G'day viewers, well, I just got back from Adelaide. I went there for a Melbourne Cup long weekend and managed to catch up with the D-Glad 4, or David Gladwell. He's been quite good, been quite busy with his life, just finished his apprenticeship and everything, so can move on to bigger and better jobs. But you can probably tell by the last video I uploaded on my phone. We had some fun with the pedestrian crossing unit. That was kind of cool. Put a big speaker on it. On my way back from Adelaide, I went past a nice shop in Ruideng, or Cammy's Antiques. Really nice shop. Has all sorts of cool stuff. Right up my alley, this shop. I grabbed this 32 volt transformer. So 240 volt in, 32 volt out. That's going to be for my Ruideng buck converter, fuse and everything there. Plenty to get power. This would be perfect. Just the transformer I had in mind. A little amp meter, nice and old. And this old valve radio out of its cabinet. It's missing the rectifier valve. I think I took a 5Y3 GT or an 80, but I think a 5Y3 GT will fit in there. It's one of those console ones, so that will fit in my other radio cabinet I got in the burnt out transformer, the Dobby radio phone one, but this is not going to fit. This dial face is quite big. It's a multi-band, AM and shortwave, one light, oddly enough. Thought there'd be one in here as well, but there's only ever one bulb which goes in here, not four. It's got the good ring grip bakelite plug in it. The cord's buggered. This thing hasn't been powered on since it's crossed as a foot soldier. I've got a, looks like that's an aerial cord there, and one's an earth. This capacitor goes to ground, but that's the only thing I could find. It was taken off for some reason. Other than that, it's pretty complete and simple, this radio. Very simple. What's the patent inside this? I'll look at the patent inside this capacitor. We'll find out what the year it's from. Let's have a look. They're 1930s zero capacitors anyway. Doesn't tell me. Patent number 1931. Okay. They're patented 1931, those capacitors, so somewhere in the, I reckon this is probably from at least the 1936 or 1937 model radio. SC-C AWA. Maybe it's an AWA? Weldon. Was that the brand there? Weldon. Possibly the brand Weldon. So if I Google that, and let's see if I can get a schematic for this thing. All of its version jobs but one, which is the tuning one, been taken off. But I'm going to fix this. It's all broken. I'm going to fix that. Rewire the dial and get this thing going quite nicely. This thing will go. Should go. Got to get some new electrolytics so that there's values. I haven't got all the any more 8 microfarad ones. That'll be the same too, 8 microfarad. Shoot off. Well, my ESR meter will see what that says when I test them. Yep, all original capacitors in here. Original paper wax capacitors. There's a black one here too, which is an AWA. Looks like it's an old early AWA one. Interesting. 1 watt resistor. Another capacitor in there. So the early one. The switch there had to be fixed because I went to turn it and that ball bearing fell out and one's rusted. It's supposed to snap into position, but I'll fix that. Anyway, it's all complete. That's one of the main reasons why I grabbed it. It's complete except for the rectifier valve, but that's easy to get hold of. I should have one to fit that. As I said, it's either going to be an 80 or a 5x3 GT. I gave the transformer a wire brush so I can see what's fitting on it. Henderson brand. So let's chuck the rectifier valve in and we go from there. The cap of this thing should work. And as for the speaker, well, we've got that one here. It's got the transformer and everything on it, so beautiful. That'll go right on that radio. Since this doesn't actually have an audio transformer on the chassis, it will go straight to the speaker, and that will be the that will just plug straight in, but I don't have the socket that plugs in with. I just have to solder it on the back with those other wires are underneath the chassis. I'll just solder the speaker onto that, and maybe I might even make my own cabinet for this thing. Now that'd be cool. As far as I know, it's just a speaker input. No aux auxiliary or anything like that, no aux input on it. The Arts and P label is long gone. It was sitting under cover, but it was being under a veranda, just seeing some elements, but it hasn't gotten wet or anything. Everything's okay there. It's a 6v6 GT. So it's quite a powerful one. With that speaker, this thing will kick ass. Anyway, that's be a nice project when I get some time. This is going to be perfect for my Ruideng. Instead of having a 28 volt transformer now that I've wired it up as. Although it's not going to fit in that box, that's quite big to fit in that box. We'll see how much current I can get out of this thing. So that'll give me at least 34 volts rectified output on that transformer. And it'll be good for my plenty of power to sit my Ruideng buck converter, deep benchtop power supply. Quite thick actually, yeah, 240 volts goes in here somewhere. That's the primary there, so that's quite thick, the windings on that. That's a 32 volt output too. That's quite thick copper gauge wire. Well, probably at least 50-60 amps short circuit, so that's plenty of bloody power. Secondary to 32 volt. It'd be at least 60 amps because this is would have been used to power many old school appliances. There's a lot of old appliances back in the 1940s and all that that ran off 32 volts. So something like this was bloody ideal for my Ruideng power supply. There's a fuse in there too. It's quite heavy, this thing, at least 3 kilos. I'm going to take it out of its box, clean it up, and might even make up a little enclosure to put it together with my Ruideng unit. I'm not sure yet. I might just have a two module unit. Just have that up on the shelf and have a wire that comes down to my buck converter and just use it from there. It's got this power switch which has been cut off. That's all I went in there and went on there, wire up to turn on. An old Roco switch. Catalogue number CS110. Quite nice. Heavy duty stuff. Yeah, it's good to find stuff like this. That'll complete my I'll be able to get just the right rated power out of that thing. So it's good for 20 amps. That should supply that to this thing, no worries. Because I can't barely pull 5 out of that thing with that transformer that's in it. I don't want to cook that transformer. But this one, yeah, this would be perfect. So, good reason why I grabbed it. Going to come in very handy, that. And power many things. Now this has to be fixed. I've got to find where home is. So I think that might be home there on it. That's closed all the way. So it goes in, the capacitor's fully closed. Which is fully calibrated dial. Yeah, that's alright. That's working good, so I'll fix that later, but I'll work on getting the chassis sorted out first. I've already, as I said, I've got everything I need to get that going. I've got the speaker, I've got a transformer on it, I plug it straight in there, plug the rectifier valve in, which I should have one, and recap it, she should be ready to go. Can't wait, it'll be a nice project. Anyway, thanks for watching.